And now, story time with Jester. Our last adventure saw the demise of famous reporter and proxy party member Harvey Wilde as collateral damage for the successful assassination of Bernie Sanders, Redbird faction leader and one of proxy party's main rivals. Prior to the horrific events of the Day of Broken Ice, a humble penguin would be greatly burdened by godly purpose. God chose Bill to save as many patriots from genocide as they would choose. This episode features the Holy Sayings, an excerpt from Bill's Sermon on the Snow. I want to speak to the frozen ones, and for them, my words are going to be whispers, and seem to them like I'm saying God is always watching. No one wants to be watched by the dark. I testify of my Father responding, "Silence!" Their world is frozen and silent. For them, my words are cold, but hope waits upon the wings of the frail sparrow. She speaks to the frozen ones. Wisdom speaks to the frozen ones. The love of many is frozen and cold. 'Tis waxed still, terrible and sinful, coming from a block of ice, the unborn, vampiric, and touched by evil frost, our collective waste. I want to speak to the frozen ones about the ice that destroys, the collective will that cannot follow neither blessing, nor warmth, nor God's precious speed. Our hearts waxed cold, the righteous born out of season. Fellowship of the cold ones came before a light was born among us. Those crushed orbs, those chips called eyes, I see through them, right on through eyes that do not blink, eyes that have no tears, gifted unto the Almighty. Seeing much, now you see too little, feeling the consequences of every excess until your belly fills with gall and vinegar. You think sight goes beyond listless view? Much to do with nothing. Snakes and vipers peer through grimy glass and claim to have clear vision. Frigidity, limitless, are the eyes of God. You think your sight beholds the love of many? Your words, love's soft melodies? I want to speak to the frozen ones and raise them from the pit. My frigid words, warmth enough for the hearts that call Lazarus from his frozen tomb. You spirits, I speak to the spirits that are dead. These words are resurrection, and they are fire, and these words are life. You know that I am dead to sin. You know that I am quickened, the silver fox. You know that I tread upon thin ice and suffer no collapse. Those rigid ones are frozen with their violence. The Spirit allows. I will speak harshly, fiery words. Yet when the wicked lay their filthy hands, release thy devil. Release thy devil, let slip the evils of war, crying justice and deprivation. Lying like a predator at your door is death, and waiting upon the dead is the unyielding love of God. Frost giants will know me as the greatest. The frozen will know me as a friend or incredible foe. Relentless terror, the frozen ones rage against the righteous. I want to speak to the frozen ones. The schools of fish know my voice. They hear my sounds like a mighty river rush over the fall. They tried to speak to me first. No heavy wind, no temptations, no lively spirit, no, your prophet did not fall. They remain desiccated. I create dedication. Their ears have dried to dust. Mine ears behold the divine songs. Their ears grow parched with the ease of their own speech. They spoke to me first. I would never give them up. My thirst for the depths is great. Never give up the desire to cast every diamond among the dogs. Let the dreams of the future shine greater than the dreams of the past. The frozen will ask, what are the dreams of the future? I will say unto them, we have to awake and allow God to create the dreams of the future. Thus is the desire of the Almighty. And the Lord performed a miracle that day on a ship that could only fit 200. Over 500,000 souls were saved. Tune in next time for another episode of Rise of the First Reich.